Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm the GQ Jedi. If you're not already subscribed to me, blast that subscribe button down below so you don't miss any valuable Star Wars content. Now today we're going to talk about the most famous ship in the entire Galactic Empire, the single-man fighter. That's right, the almighty TIE Fighter. Kenner was very fortunate to get the license agreement from Lucasfilm to make Star Wars toys. To say that they earned that right is an understatement. The toys that they created for the original line were a testament to their creativity, their passion, and their ingenuity. The release of the original Star Wars movie in 1977 brought forth a craze for toys, and Kenner was there to make sure that the Empire was fully represented on all fronts. So in 1978, Kenner released their version of the TIE Fighter for their 3 3/4 inch action figure line. Kenner's new TIE Fighter came packaged in a black box with beautiful photography on it. A kid was pictured on each side of the panels, displaying each of the features of the new TIE Fighter so you could see what the new toy could do. The best picture, however, was of Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader dueling in front of the TIE Fighter, which also happened to feature a stormtrooper inside the cockpit, which ironically, the stormtrooper was holding Chewbacca's bowcaster, which is kind of funny. The contents of this box have continued to amaze kids and collectors ever since it was released. The TIE Fighter looked very much like the one we all saw in the original Star Wars film, except Kenner decided to go with a bone white color instead of the film's familiar gray shade. Kenner favored the white color and fashioned both the X-Wing and the TIE Fighter in this color. The ship itself had amazing detail and awesome play features for any kid to enjoy. Every kid in the neighborhood wanted this toy once they knew that it was released. The TIE Fighter consisted of a cockpit with 2 hatches that opened up, which allowed for up to one 3 3/4 inch action figure to be placed inside the cockpit that had an adjustable chair that could be moved up and down with the pull of a lever. Mine happens to be sticking at the moment, so I'm going to leave it alone. Attached to the cockpit were 2 solar panels that could be ejected on either side of the cockpit with a push of a button, thus providing kids battle damage action playability, which was pretty sweet. A cool feature that worked really well and was designed to be repeated without damage to the toy itself. Kenner knew kids would love this and engineered the toy for durability, as stated in the instruction sheet that was included with the box. A spring on either side of the cockpit hull would propel the wings outwards with speed that really made you feel as if the ship took a direct hit. Bam! How awesome is that? Perhaps the coolest feature of the toy and a hallmark of Kenner's ships was the infamous laser light and sound feature, something we all know very well. After installing 2 AA batteries on the underside of the cockpit, you flip the TIE Fighter over, and on the very back side you'll see a big white button. Once you push the button, the LED at the bottom would light up and the engine would hum. An amazing feature. The laser cannon on the TIE Fighter was awesome. A noise that would drive every parent nuts. However, the TIE Fighter did not see its intended pilot for a couple years, as the TIE Fighter pilot wasn't released until 1982. And just like the box photography featuring the stormtrooper popping out of the cockpit, kids had to make a choice. You either had to use a stormtrooper to pilot this, or perhaps a Death Squad commander, or even the Dark Lord of the Sith himself, Darth Vader, or an Imperial officer, which was soon to be released. It is a wonder that the TIE Pilot wasn't released in conjunction with the TIE Fighter ship itself, but as the saying goes, all good things come to those that wait. The Kenner line would see 3 more versions of the TIE Fighter reflecting the various models seen throughout the Star Wars trilogy, but the original 1978 TIE Fighter remains a staple and a fan favorite among collectors everywhere. Nothing beats an original classic when it's done right the first time. Kenner truly delivered the Imperial goods when they released this toy in the late 70s, and I can honestly say that no Kenner Star Wars collection is complete without one, and I'm very happy to have a nice example in my collection. Thanks for tuning in today, guys, and if you enjoyed the video, give that like button a thumbs up because it does help out the channel. And if you've not done so, blast that subscribe button and hit the notifications bell so you don't miss any valuable Star Wars content. And remember, collect or collect not,
There is no try.